Welcome. What's it about? I'm here. Christian's somewhere. I don't know the hell what's going on. I'm just coming here. Christian's on the couch. He's a strange man. I feel vulnerable. I don't know what's happening. Where are you?
You don't know who this is?
I don't know. Am I supposed to? Is he famous?
No.
Oh, all right.
I mean,
Typically, you can introduce me. I mean, that's.
I feel like
a
that
lot.
is the polite thing to do.
wanna.
Like it's
mean,
a super that you just brought
You're
up.
putting us both.
You brought a
That's what I do.
strange
I
man.
Make him awful for him.
Yeah,
That's
but
kinda
you're
just my
not. But
thing.
you're affecting both of us with
Well,
this.
welcome
You
to
have
the
both.
show.
You have put him in an awkward situation,
welcome.
and by proxy, I'm in the awkward situation. Do I take the lead now? Do I come on the show and
I kind
do
of
the
like
introduction, or am I stepping on y'all's bit right now in the moment?
if I could ask you truthfully, I'd really just like you to just kind of do the first 2 minutes here and then kick me in. 'Cause
Okay.
I kind of want to hit the bowl again.
All right. Do you want like an
I
introduction?
should have told
or,
him to
like-
wait because I was gonna hit the bowl again, but then I didn't.
Okay. So do you want like an introduction to stall for time, or do you want like a Saturday Night Live intro? Do you want like
Why
an
don't you
Arsenio
tell
Hall
us about
intro?
yourself? Because I don't really know you either. I just met you on Facebook today, Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, is that what we're telling them we met on?
Well, all right. I didn't want to put that out there like that, dude. But
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
Facebook Marketplace, dude.
Yeah. So on Facebook Marketplace, this guy was just looking for a place to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Had an extra mic.
That's what happened, bro.
I had an extra couch.
I had been camping for like 3 days.
Seemed like
Who are you? Just a strange man from Craigslist is just here, and it just
It's not Craigslist. It's Facebook Marketplace.
Whatever, man. It's the same fucking thing. You just went,
You
man.
can verify their identity, kind of.
You just said man seeking third mic on podcast and place to stay, and then
Well, I
he
need a
fucking
place to
answered.
stay, and then he had an ad that said seeking spot on podcast. And I was like, I need a place to crash, and I'm actually coming to your town. What if I told you I could give you a seat on a podcast, and then you could let me crash on
Have
the couch?
you seen Planet Earth?
This is the place I live.
No, the documentary narrated by David Attenborough.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well, there are these kind of fish that will suckle on a stingray as it crosses the ocean, and like they both benefit from it. It's called a symbiotic relationship. And so the ad that I posted was third mic seeking symbiote. Because I don't have the necessary tools to have my own podcast, but I could symbiotically form myself into this one.
Hence,
Symbiotically.
and I don't have to
And
spend money on a hotel room.
Yeah. Christian's homeless or
I got
something.
2 gigs
Yeah.
back to back.
Is Christian gonna be sleeping on the couch that you're podcasting from?
Yeah. No, it's an even smaller one. It's a single cushion couch.
Well, this one's for my cats.
Yeah, this is the cat couch.
So
Oh, speaking of, there you go. That's another cat butt for you, dude. 2 today.
there you go. I don't know if you need to censor
Hang
that.
on, wait for it.
If you don't censor the cat butt, at least censor her face, so she can still get a job.
Yeah. So what's going on with you, dude?
I think he's excited about the Mark Carney winning the election.
So,
Why is it?
hey, I didn't tell her to do that, dude.
Why is it pointing it at me? Okay, so this man and his super sexy cat is here just
Oh, dude, that's not even
That's
that's not even the
se-
one he was talking
That's not
about.
even the
Either.
sexy one, dude. It's this other sexy cat. She's so provocative.
Okay. All right.
Much like planet Earth, the cat is known for its seductive nature. Many people don't know this, but the ancient Egyptians worshiped cats not because they thought they were a key to the afterlife, but because of their ultimate ability of seduction.
You
Mm,
saying Egyptians fucked cats?
No. They were
it's like
seduced by
an
cats.
Indian monitor lizard situation.
They were seduced by cats. They were the victims. They
Yes.
they were just there minding their own business, and then
Imagine a symbiotic relationship, if you would.
Yeah, dude.
all right, dude. You know what? We should
This
pick up.
guy's really into symbiosis, dude.
Well, I don't know. This is what you get when you fucking pick
Eventually,
up
we can move on to osmosis.
a guest. And then mitosis. Dude. It's the advanced level. But all right. Well, you should pick up more guests from Craigslist. I kind of like this guy. Seems chill. Hopefully this symbiotic relationship works out for you. You can sleep on this strange man's couch and everything will work out. But welcome.
I mean, I don't see why what could go wrong.
How long are we gonna keep this bit up of not introducing him?
Ooh,
Fuck off.
I don't know his name, dude. It just said X Jimson. And I was like, all right. And I was like, is your name really X? And he said, no.
Like a
obviously.
gamer tag?
X Jimson.
X, lowercase,
Yeah,
X,
weird.
uppercase, 4, 2, 0, underscore, 6, 9, uppercase X, lowercase X,
Jimson
Jensen.
Just,
at the end. Yeah,
all right,
that's
James.
what it was. You're right. That is exactly what it was.
All right. XX42069 XX Jimson.
XX Jimson. XX Jim Sension.
I hate it here. The fuck are we
Well,
doing?
you chose this. You chose this. You wanted this to happen. So
I really did, but all right. Well, welcome, Jimson. I'm sure you're a big fan of the show.
It's so close. What?
Jimson, what?
What? Jimson.
I don't. You guys just like to make me uncomfortable.
Just call him X, dude. X Jimson.
We can, I kind of run out of steam on the bit. I was like, I could bring it back to symbiosis somehow.
No was the funniest thing. It's like, no, you call me by my full name. XXX underscore 42069 XX Jimson. That's good.
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
dude.
I'm gonna have to do the power move on you here. And
It is aggressive when
put the
somebody
arm
does
over
it.
the
When
That
somebody
is so aggressive.
when
dude.
somebody does that when they're
I'm gonna
driving
be over
too.
here. I'm gonna look like I'm like trying to get away from him.
It
There you go.
happens.
Well, I mean, if we were driving, I could go for the hand on the thigh.
Ooh,
That's a power move there.
I'll do that a
that
little
is. That's when
later.
you got to get. That's called the get off at the next exit.
He is.
That's called the you answered an ad on Facebook Marketplace.
Yep. Yeah, that is true. About symbiosis. And I was like, I thought symbiosis would meant something different. But I think it means
No, it's
gay sex.
symbiosis.
Oh, symbi.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. He started talking about symbiosis. He put his hand on my thigh. I don't know. I felt obligated. He gave me a place to stay.
It seemed mutual. I don't know, or he just kept saying it was at the least.
It definitely didn't start mutual, but it ended
It was
mutual.
kind of like how when you're hypnotized, they just keep repeating the word.
Well, all right. Well, welcome XXX42069XX Jimson.
You don't know who this is, dude?
Am I supposed to?
I don't know, man.
Stop playing this game. You're fucking. I just want. I just wanted you. Like you're
I
doing.
feel like
No,
I told it to you in the message.
you're
and
doing that
you're doing
thing.
something, you're acting. You're acting right now.
You're doing that thing when you're like, I'm like, hey, like, what's up? And like, you would introduce me to your friend and like do that. Like, sure, maybe I'm supposed to know somebody's name, but like, that's your job to go like, hey, welcome, this guy, Jimson.
I believe he's calling you
I
a.
believe I just spent the last like 15 minutes doing that, dude. That's literally what this
And-
whole thing's been about. This whole time is me introducing ex Jim Sin, Sion.
Tell you what, if I'm being honest though, that's my father's name. So you can just call me Justin.
XXX42069 XX Jimson is my father's name. But
Yeah.
So wait, I didn't message you?
yes, you did message me, you fucking dick. I just wanted you to introduce your fucking friend. If anybody
I know,
listens to
but the
this
whole point
goddamn
was
thing, is fucking,
obviously that.
hey,
I'm trying-
who's this strange man with the deep, sultry voice trying to come on to us all with his
Ooh.
sexy ass cat? And then
He said your voice was sultry.
he's got these
I've been
seductive pajama
have-
pants on.
I have been told I
Ooh.
have a face for radio.
Dude. He's going on your pajama pants, which they are very flannel and very Canadian.
You know, they are very festive.
I like
You know,
it.
it's not appropriately timed,
That's true.
but they are comfy.
I
It's
like
got to
it.
be Christmas in July. Don't forget.
Dude.
Dude, we're just gonna do a second Christmas. Fuck it.
Okay. Yeah, I might have had to say my months real quick to figure out when July was, but
Oh yeah, this is Justin. He's my friend. I'm staying at his house in Greenville.
we did
didn't meet him on
shitty open
Facebook
mics
Market.
together
I
when
didn't-
we were younger.
I didn't meet him on Facebook Marketplace. Which I don't even know if you can just meet people on there.
They do have Facebook dating now.
No, hey, you can.
Really?
It's just not conventional. So what you do is you go to like an advertisement for like a bike or something, and you just strike up a conversation with the guy. Like, I'm not really interested in the bike, but if you wanted to hang out, and then just see what's up.
Or like, hey, I think that's my bike. It was stolen recently.
And then just meet up with them and see what's up. Strike a friendship, start a podcast, see what's up.
Talk about symbiotics.
Yeah.
See
Yeah.
where it goes.
See how many times you can bring up Earth.
Getting some symbiosis.
All right.
So wait, did this thing start yet?
I don't know.
I mean,
You wanna
he
try it
played
again?
the intro and everything.
It-
There was a pretty.
It was like a whole thing. I know that you're very comfy. Like, should we all just be like this deep into?
He is kind of.
Like,
No, guys. I just camped.
He's got real gamer posture
I
right
know.
I
now.
just camped for 3 days, and this is my body is hurting.
you're camping,
I was camping, dude, hard.
like in the like on like the ground in the forest, or like in like an RV or something.
Not quite. No, I was like I had a memory foam,
Oh. All right.
blankets, a tent.
So you just slept outside.
I mean, you're
lot
just
of
describing
food.
camping.
Yeah.
I
mean,
guess.
yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm ill prepared and I just sleep on a sleeping bag on the ground in a tent. I've done that
No,
several
yeah, of
times.
course.
But
No, I just did
Yeah.
3 days of late nights and then having to get up because it's like the sun fucking shines on the tent and it's like, all right, now it's like hot as fuck instantly.
I mean, you
Wake
really
up.
shouldn't expect to get more than 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours when you're camping anyway.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I'm not mad at it. It's just then I had to drive here and fucking play music at a Mexican restaurant full of white people where there was a guy they had a balloon artist.
like a
Yeah.
clown.
You did say that was.
Oh, not just a clown. I mean, yeah. I actually didn't realize it was gonna be a clown. But his name's Mr. Twister.
Dude, that is the weirdest thing to do when you're like, oh, so you're like one of those clowns that blows up balloon. A balloon artist is what it's called. Please don't disparage my
That was-
career. I went to
that was
Juilliard.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, this town has a population of 962 people in
Holy
the
sh-
2020 census.
How many people were at your show in the Mexican restaurant.
A whole little ass Mexican restaurant full, dude. Probably 16, 15 tables
That's
in there,
that's
just packed out.
that's fun.
What, 15, 16 tables or people?
Tables.
It's 15, 16
It was,
people.
a,
It's
it was a
packed.
decent amount. It was probably everybody in that town. I mean, there's only like 1 or 2 Mexican restaurants in the whole town.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
Oh,
only
yeah,
like
they
8 or
had
9
lots.
people left in the town that weren't there.
No.
It was Cinco de Mayo though, so everybody was fucking celebrating.
Oh right.
Yep.
I forget.
Yeah.
I always forget
But-
that that's a thing.
Dude, it was this big, gigantic bald guy, which I showed you the dude that was like, did I ever tell you about the gimp suit guy?
Gonna have to go with a no on that one.
So he was on on
yeah.
Facebook Marketplace trying to
I
meet
was
some
like-
people, and
Just seeing who I could find. Me and Erica were walking at this place called the Canal in Augusta, which is like this regular walking trail, running trail. There's people, like a whole run team was running through there and all this shit. And then we were just walking down it, and I looked up and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And then far off in the distance, I could see a man walking towards us in a black leotard, like onesie, cut at the thighs, mask on, like the COVID mask, black COVID mask on, bald head, ankle weights. And it was like a deep cut, and that was all he was wearing.
It seemed to be wearing a lot, but
Mostly just a unitard over his body. And it was like, I was like, what the? It was like a man in a gimp suit, basically, with the thing over his mouth. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I was like, I don't know what to do when it gets close. Like, we both were scared to look at this guy. But he was looking at us like he wanted me to look at him. Dude, months later, she goes on the internet and she's like, what the fuck is this shit? And it was that guy, and they call him like the Riverwalk fucking whatever flasher, and he was like showing his dick to people and shit. And then
I have the
he was a
news
pedophile
article.
from 30 years ago.
Can I,
Yeah, he's a pedophile from 30 years ago.
you want me to
He's a
show the news
pedophile from-
article?
he was the Zodiac killer of like pedophiles.
Zodiac
He
did
like got away with it and then just reappeared after 30 years.
Dude, yeah. I mean, he just like how menacing is that dude just walking around
Do you want me to show it?
mugging people? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Fucking. This is
Dude,
the,
it's literally. It was like that's the day I saw him.
it's like he's got the like retarded kid at the stall peeing energy. Like he's like belly out, like he's like tucking his butt in. I don't know why.
So I'm assuming this guy was a coach of some sort.
Why?
have
Like
no
this,
idea.
he has. I mean, you get this guy has big pee-wee coach or like high school football coach energy just looking at him.
Yeah, he
I mean, I don't think he's allowed to be in a school.
I mean, certainly not, but they
anymore.
get in there.
They do get in there.
I mean,
he was in there at one point, but he's no longer a coach. But
yeah.
dude, he brought his team to the NFC Championship 3 years in a row. So the team's suffering. That's the problem.
So this guy worked for Penn State.
Yeah, he was a Penn State coach.
Yeah, he's
Yep.
Penn State.
He was the defensive coordinator.
And, you know, it was going well, but yeah, this is
Dude, he could have taught Thumb Wars. Look at him. Boom. Sound effect me.
Justin's like drunk with power now.
I like
What is
it.
this? What's his name?
Thomas, Kevin, Marcus. 3 names. That means you're gonna kill a president.
Timothy.
Dude, yeah, I was just
Timothy,
about to
sorry.
say he's
Sorry, I
prime
can't.
for an assassination.
Yeah.
It's Timothy.
Scar from cut by razor wire while in the military. Yeah, it sounds like he's Cobb County, Georgia, and he was arrested for child molestation. Yeah.
Do you guys have those
Jesus.
Wow, dude, we're
Oh,
starting
dude.
over right now. Hey, what's going on, everybody? What-
Hey, we're
what's it
coming back
about?
here. It's 11 o'clock on the hour. We've got 15 minutes of hard rock nonstop action coming at you. We've got double shots. Double shots of 3 days grace.
3 days
In a
grace.
night caller, you can come in and get a cool.
Where's the sound effects guy?
Why are we doing?
You
double
needed that.
shot?
You needed his sound effects. What the fuck?
Sorry, but I didn't.
Yeah,
I got
that,
stunned.
that.
I got stunned that we were gonna do double
Yeah, hit him
shots
with
of
that
3
stun
days
lock.
grace.
He was like, oh my god, dude, did our podcast fuck up? Did I get logged synced in with a professional broadcast radio going on? Dude, do I need to drop everything I'm doing and try to be the 9th caller to win these tickets?
Dude, yes. You always need to try to be the ninth caller to win the tickets. Even if you don't want to go to the concert.
Yeah.
You can scalp the tickets at the concert.
Ninth caller gets to go see Right Said Fred at the Scotia Bank Center. Like, oh,
Dude,
wow.
I won tickets one time on the radio while I was working at I was like doing bulk food. So I was like putting like grains into like little containers in the back of this like fucking little supermarket shit. And I was listening to whatever local fucking R&B station. I won tickets to some shit. I don't think I even went.
Did
It
you
was
pick
like
up
I
the
just was like,
tickets?
hell yeah, I won.
Did you have to like?
I went and picked up the tickets at the place. It was weird as shit. It was like the place was like all closed down, kind of or whatever. Fucking, there was like some dudes up in like whatever the studio was,
Dude,
and he hooked me up.
yeah.
But it was weird as fuck.
I once delivered a package to a radio station, and when you go inside an actual radio station, they're like located inside a strip mall, and it's like like a call center basically. It's the saddest place ever, and you just hear them talking exactly like Justin was. They're like, "All right, coming up today, we're gonna get a double shot. Coming in on 2 for Tuesday."
Double shot of 3 days grace.
That's just the worst thing you can do. Like, well, I guess I'm going to a different station for 9
The
minutes.
double shot is
Oh,
the
you're
double shot
right.
is the one they use around here. It's our local one for the hard rock nonstop. 90 minutes of commercial free music. Hard rock that's gonna bust your nut.
We have a lot of it.
You're gonna come in your pants, young
What I
man.
always say, it's always some.
Get ready to change your undies. I'm about to make you splooge.
This isn't your grandpa's rock station. We're coming at you with hard rock, metal rock, the hardest shit you've ever taken in your life. Now here's Nickelback.
Never made it as a wise man. Never gonna. It's hilarious when that happens when they're just like, "We're gonna blow your dick off," and then it's the ballad.
Here's Imagine Dragons.
Yeah. Oh, that's the worst. But yeah, well,
It goes right into Blurry by Puddle of Mud.
Well, I figured you'd enjoy this. I saw this post. Speaking of bad music, they're calling it Methanescence. I was having a hard time saying that, but it's a couple that's definitely on like a bunch of hard drugs, living in a trailer, and they're doing covers of songs. And they did Evanescence, and it's one of my favorite things I've seen all week. I think you guys are gonna like it.
Oh boy. Who's this guy? He looks familiar.
You think this guy looks? I think that's Seth
he
Green.
British?
Is he Seth Green?
Meth Green.
Nice, nice.
That's definitely meant.
Rack him up. 2 on the board.
He's on fire.
He's on fire.
Dude, he's
dude.
gonna get a game breaker by the end of this podcast.
From downtown.
If he does an ultimate
shit.
by the end of this podcast, dude, we're gonna lose it.
Ultra.
Leading you down into my core, where I've become so numb, without a soul.
He looks like she's leaning into it.
My spirit's
The effects.
when she
Her
sings,
face is-
she somehow loses and gains 2 chins. I have no idea.
No,
Like, I
you
don't
don't
know how
understand.
she's managed to do that.
Hey, I'm not gonna sit here and let you badmouth perfect technique like that. When you recline your neck like that, and you have that extra fold, that allows extra vibrations.
Mm-hmm.
The extra vibrations create extra sounds, which create extra music.
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
You have chin squared
Dude.
equals music squared.
that's actually
AKA more cushion for the pushing.
that's the formula for music. Chin squared plus sound minus effort equals music.
It can be easier described as the chin fat and the vocal cords form a symbiotic relationship.
Fucking-
Damn, dude. It all comes back to this symbiosis.
Chinbiosis.
Symbiosis. Wow. Yeah.
All right. So this
You
guy's
did one,
coming in
man.
for the
That was a goodie,
breakdown.
dude.
Oh, buddy is coming
Dude,
in for
he's
the
got-
breakdown like you couldn't imagine. Dude, you needed a little bit of him to break up this song. We got past the Chinbiosis, and now we need this guy. He's hitting us with the beat.
Oh, dude, of course he has a ponytail.
Here we go.
Wake me up! Wake me up inside!
I can't wake up!
Wake me up inside!
Save me!
Call my name
That's not real, right?
All right, okay, this is really funny now.
I mean, it's hilarious.
Wake
But
up!
Uh,
I
Save
can't wake
me!
up.
Save me from the nothing I've become.
Save me!
Save me, bro.
Oh fuck, that was good.
Dude,
I mean, I like to think there's a level of self-awareness there with it.
Like it seems like there has to be, but also you just don't know. You're like,
Well, also,
maybe
like-
not.
And the burnt, like, they seem very happy.
They're a very happy couple.
I'll give that for them. I don't know if that's due to amphetamines or
Dude,
just
he-
overcoming the more judgmental aspects of humanity. But
You gotta understand.
But you don't know, she's actually breastfeeding a baby behind him right now. She's in the back seat of the car.
They both got their hair done. He put on his best Mario shirt, and he started beatboxing through that missing tooth in the front there. And he's
dude, that's clean technique.
That's
He's like,
they both got
dude, here's
great
the thing.
technique.
The
Fundamentals.
man has dental. He has dental.
Well, there's also
He has a union job. He could get that fixed, but he's like, Doc, I can't interrupt the flow like that.
it also reverberates sound in between the teeth, which then increases the power of the notes when he sings.
Yeah, that's why he
Dude,
doesn't need a
Same as the
microphone.
chin.
He can just come
He doesn't
up
have
here,
the
yeah.
chins, but he has the teeth.
Dude,
hole.
fuck him, Mike. He'll do it a cappella.
Oh, can you see into my eyes like open?
Dude, the head movement's
Who's
unreal.
beatboxing it?
He is.
Yeah.
He's beating through the tooth. It's
All right, well now we need to see
Dude,
this
you
guy
know-
with some other music.
dude,
Like, I
if
need to
he-
see other songs.
whatever, if you-
hip hop in his
If you startle that man, or if you like, if he feels threatened, he's spitting at you right through that.
He's
It's
llama
spitting
spit.
you right in the eye, dude. He's gonna be able to split it into two streams and get both eyes.
he's got the upgraded multi shot.
Oh no, dude, he's got buckshot spit.
He's
Bugshot
He's
spit.
gonna jump in the air and 360 no scope you with the spit between his teeth.
Oh, and then
Buckshot
when he
spit.
when he follows
should be
through,
the
he's
name.
gonna whip you with his ponytail. You're gonna get a double smack.
Dude,
Oh, it's like a flap flap.
dude, and you know what? He's got it embedded with nails. It's a fucking cat of nine tails in there now too,
Got a nine tails. Like
dude. And then when you think that's all, because I know we only have the upper body in this frame, but you know my man's rocking the chain wallet, so you're getting hit with the chain also.
Yeah.
And then the chain is also gonna sneak in and take your wallet.
the chain goes. It's like a magic chain.
It's a magic
A
chain.
magic junkie chain. You don't fuck with the junkie chain, dude. They're like voodoo. They do some voodoo with that shit.
Yeah, well, dude, when he came in, I fucking lost it. Like, can't wake up.
Dude, can we see him just bobbing his head to tiptoe in my Jordans real quick? I just want to see him get down. I just want to see him vibe to a track.
You think he's gonna feel tiptoeing in my Jordans?
I don't know. I feel like he's gonna vibe out because you can see he's really feeling the song. But why is it just a beatbox, like a distant?
Well,
Like,
like
that's
Justin,
all that they're.
like Justin said.
Why are they doing it?
Fuck
over
a
there?
mic. They're gonna do it a cappella. They're just in their trailer in their shed in the backyard. They turn the ceiling fan off for good acoustics, and they're like, she's spitting evanescence.
Dude, why is she doing the British accent? It's hilarious.
Tiptoeing in my Jordans, I done came down, tiptoeing in my Jordans. Just cop the Porsche, tiptoeing in my foreign. You motherfuckers boring, you sleeping on
Dude,
me.
we gotta see if the effect-
Cause I'm tiptoeing in my
Almost, that almost.
Hold on,
synced up.
he's about to kick it
I gotta
in.
see.
He's gonna kick in.
in my Jordans. Just cop the Porsche, tiptoeing in my foreign.
Go on, buddy.
Motherfuckers boring, you sleeping on me snoring. What's up to my pot? What's up to my haters? I done fucked around and sang a hook like Anita Baker. What? Neon icon, 57 city torment. I'm first class to Spain. You still
Dude, this is just riffraff if things didn't go, if it went slightly worse. Like, slightly worse. This is what.
I can watch that all day, dude. He's like the guy with the cranberry juice on the skateboard, dude. He's just got a chill vibe, bro. I don't know, just watch this guy.
Me and Sergio throwing pesos at some strippers. Still rocking J's, still fuck
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, that's great. But dude, when
That was fantastic.
Save me!
Save me!
Wake me up! I
Wake
can't
me
wake
up.
up! Save me!
ah, dude, I'm gonna put that
Are
on my
they-
playlist.
Like,
And also, she doesn't have a bad pair of pipes on there. Like, if you went to like the local community theater,
I mean, they're not
And,
that
like-
big for a girl her size.
Yeah, you'd think they'd be better, honestly.
It's really disappointing when they're not. Sorry.
Oh, but dude, it's
how dare you?
It's not a bigger gal. It's fine.
back in my days, we called those flatties.
Flatty Patty 2x4.
I'm sure she kills at her like community theater rendition of like Phantom of the Opera. I'm sure she like kills it.
She tucks her chin, and she's wake me up inside. It's beautiful.
Save me!
Save my. So, I know Christian's constantly asking me. He's always bringing up sexy cats and stuff, and it's been a debate on the show constantly. Is what is the most fuckable animal? We've been debating it. Christian's been asking that since the beginning of
Wow,
times.
That's what we're gonna do today.
Yeah.
Glass.
What? Class?
I'm just saying I already have some ideas.
You have some ideas? That's what I wanted to do. I was gonna guess what the best animal the fuck is. Now, initial thought,
Wow.
what I'm thinking, manatee. Because it reminds me of your
Dude,
mom.
Ryan, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you got me there.
Dude,
Uh,
I was literally my first thought was manatee.
Oh. All right, you want to be Eskimo brothers with a manatee? You want to go break off pieces of
No,
manatee?
and I thought about it for a second, and I was like, it's obviously dolphin. That guy fell in love with one.
He did. Oh, that's not saying what's the best pussy. It's saying what's the closest to
I
human
mean, it
pussy.
sounded like it was the
So,
best of him.
there
Dude. He was really
is-
hype.
apparently a reasonable thought or theory that manatees, I believe it was manatees, are responsible for the legend of the mermaid.
That's where I was going too.
Because old horny sailors will be like, dude, I might fuck that manatee.
It,
It's actually, it used to be called, you know, words change over time. It used to be a manatees. Because they were like, it's just once it's so bad.
Dude, I went down this rabbit hole. I went so far that do you guys know what selkies are?
Whoa, I don't know how deep you can get into a rabbit's hole. That's
Nature's
You're
fleshlight.
going to kill that rabbit, dude.
It's fine. There's tons of them. But
That is the quickest way to skin one after you kill it. It's to fleshlight it really quick.
yeah, well, dude, that's I'm like a Native American. I make sure I use every piece of the rabbit. But have you heard of a selkie?
speaking of, the buffalo would probably be a difficult one.
Oh, no, that's okay. You don't want to get behind a buffalo.
I'm saying it would be difficult.
Yeah, but the juice is worth the squeeze, is what
Could
you're saying.
100 men fuck one buffalo?
Bro, I want you to make that the next big thing on the internet. Today's episode should, for right now, we need to get to the bottom of, could 100 men fuck one buffalo?
Of course
Well,
they
I'm
could.
excited for this being my first episode.
Nah, you brought this up, and it's a brilliant idea. I want you to go ahead and name this episode Justin's idea about one
Justin fucks a buffalo.
versus
Fu-
fucking
episode
Justin's
title.
bestiality
Just-
corner.
It's Justin fucks a buffalo.
Justin
Yeah, we just
fucks
put
a
that. Justin
buffalo.
fucks a buffalo.
Or hear me out. Or hear me out. We do XXX 42069 XX
Jimson.
fucks a buffalo.
Jimson fucks a buffalo.
But yeah, no, I
Brought to you by Mr. Beast.
Brought to you by House of Chad.
I think genuinely, I think obviously you could fuck a buffalo. You could turn out a buffalo. You'd have a buffalo prostitute by the end of it. You could eventually turn it into like veal, where you just have it strapped.
First, you got to
down.
break the buffalo's mind.
Yeah.
Then you break the buffalo's body, and then you have everything.
How many dates do you gotta take this buffalo out on before it puts out?
I don't know, 1 or 2. Like I'm still a romantic at the end of the day.
But it's not that bad because she's fast food. She likes Taco Bell mostly. She's a buffalo.
I mean, they're not on the endangered species list anymore.
I heard
so
they
I
like
don't think they're just
wildling.
putting out like that.
They're pretty common. I heard black guys typically love buffaloes. Taco Bell.
Are you talking about wings?
I was talking about fat women. But I guess that got lost in the taco sauce. Sorry, boys.
Got hungry. Just started going. Did you
I
hear
got
about?
real hungry.
I just started thinking about
Did
Taco
you hear about
Bell's new
Taco
menu.
Bell? It's yeah,
They got chicken nuggets now, guys.
dude. They got some kind of purple Baja Blast that I can't even fucking talk about without I'm gonna have to leave.
Yeah, they have a gelato fucking Baja Blast. What the hell's going on? They got Cinnabon at Taco Bell now. I would come in my pants.
That's old stories.
There's so
The
many.
Baja Blast one's new. The Cinnabon.
But they're just saying, what is this place
Yeah,
anymore?
those are great though.
But I used to go and get 90-cent tacos back in the day. Now I feel like I'm in an airport when I go in there. Like how many fast food
All I
restaurants
wanted to be the old taco place I remember with the dollar tacos. No, man, I want purple Baja Blast now. Gelato.
I want Pizza Huts to get back to merging with Taco Bell's.
Yeah.
That was the highest culinary achievement America's ever produced.
Yeah, sit down Pizza Hut was peak society. That's
No, I'm not even talking about specifically sit down. I'm talking about the blend
oh,
of Taco Bell and Pizza Hut,
yeah, those
Mm.
where you could get a personal little shitty cardboard tray of pizza along with your 99-cent tacos.
and you could get the Mexican pizza or whatever that you could get.
Much
there.
like Linkin Park and Jay-Z brought rap and rock together so perfectly, Taco Bell and Pizza Hut united Mexicans and Italians.
Much like
Similar
that
family.
stingray that was in the bottom of the end and the leeches on the bottom of it.
No,
Symbiosis.
it's symbiosis, actually. That's great.
Symbiosis.
Mhm.
We need to get that. But yeah, so I'm locking in manatee, something like that, some sort of
Is
that's
there
the
like
most
an
fun.
answer to this? I'm not ready to lock in yet.
Oh, you
Is this
think
more?
not
Is this
only
more than a bit?
dude,
Uh,
not only is there an answer, there's a motherfucking manser.
Mansers?
Yeah, the people down at Spike TV
No way.
did the
No,
work.
they didn't.
They fucked all these
Oh,
animals.
forgot about Mansers.
Dude, a guy
Dude,
in
every time you rewatch a Mansers, you're like, what the
Yeah,
fuck
dude.
was happening, dude?
Mansers is the
Dude, I
best.
The fact that that was on cable television is
I
bonkers.
did
dude.
completely forget about Mansers.
It's literally like a fucking what is it, E-Bombs World or something? The fucking show. I don't
Here,
know,
let
it's
me
crazy.
just brace you for what you're about to hear. Just for years, people have wondered what animal's the most like a human vagina. Boom! Explosion
It's
sound.
definitely, we're right about the dolphin. The dolphin's gonna be top tier up there.
I hope they have like
It
a
turns
top
out
three.
that a dolphin's vagina is the most like a human vagina. So if you were gonna fuck one, which you shouldn't, that's what you should fuck.
And then we brought in Kevin, who
Yeah.
fucked a dolphin, to ask him what it felt like. And he's like,
What's
yeah.
up, dude? This is Kevin. I fucked a dolphin one time, bro, down in Daytona, dude. Shit was crazy, bro. I wasn't even trying, dude. I was fucking this girl, bro, and I was drunk as shit. I looked back down, dude, and I was fucking this dolphin, bro.
I busted so hard, man. So good. Best.
I told that dolphin not to try anything because we have good lawyers. You're not getting a dime.
No.
That weird freak mermaid baby that we're gonna have. I am leaving. I've signed away all my rights.
I don't care what I don't know if you know this, but we have a non-extradition treaty with Atlantis.
You'll never hold
Okay,
up in
so-
maritime law. It's
My dad is an admiral.
So it's got to be something big. So wait, what
not
am I guessing?
necessarily. Hey,
Am I guessing which one would be the easiest
Christian,
to fuck?
quit fucking bragging. Some of us need something a
is
little
the- wait,
smaller.
Is this like a rape? What is
The
this?
answer is a mancer. What is the man version of the question?
Like, am I
mention?
fucking this
A
against its will?
Well, you don't have to. It depends on what you're like, dude. You can romance it a little bit. Foreplay.
Well, I mean, the easiest thing to fuck would be anything I could just grab a hold of and fuck against its will.
All right, dude. Ease up. I like to
You
romance
asked
an
the question,
orangutan
I'm
before
trying to
I
figure
fuck
out the
it.
right answer. Not that I would do any of that.
Dude, is they gonna say a bonobo?
That's what I was thinking.
What was that? What was that weird chicken bird thing that you showed me last week? A cassowara or something?
Your mom.
A
Cassowary? Wow, dude. If you knew how much Ryan does kind of look like a stork, you would realize that it's actually a pretty decent. He's like a great blue heron. That's what I call him. Ryan the Great Blue Heron Kingfisher.
Fisher?
Kingfisher.
God damn it.
Appropriate.
Nice. There's
I actually made that sound effect.
yeah, that's actually all Christian. You know that he did that a cappella.
The car crash part 2. Yeah, I did that with my mouth.
That's
I
crazy.
was just about to say now that I did instantly hear the mouth when you said
it
you
is.
made it.
Even the
It's all Christian. It's Christian going. I don't know. It was such a perfect squeal that like it's indecipherable from an actual tire squeal.
so I don't think I could do that sound again. Like it sounds like it's hurt so bad to do.
Dude does Foley for this podcast. He's like, dude, I felt like we need a tire squeal.
I'm just here for sound design mostly.
All right. So do you have an answer? You gonna go like lion or something? Because it's like, yeah, it's hard.
Bonobo, right?
Well, okay. The question is, what's the most fuckable animal?
Yeah.
What's the context?
I
of
think
that,
it's
wonder?
Vaporeon or something. I don't know.
Oh no.
That was the most fuckable Pokemon. I forgot about Vaporeon, dude. You were like 13 and you were like, dude, this is gonna have to do for tonight, bro. I got nothing, bro. This porn's not loading on my computer. Vaporeon, am I right?
Like it's either this or Jinx. So I don't really know.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Jinx was a tough one.
Jinx was tough, dude.
You gotta
Well,
squint.
it's fine. Jinx is normalized now.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what Jinx was.
The LB Jinx community.
So the LB Jinx community.
Solid.
They say so.
I like that. So Bonobo's just like a fucking like a small monkey, right?
I'm going dolphin. They're gonna put dolphin at the top of their list because they're trying. Mancers is like what 2008.
Yeah, peak humanity, right before the recession.
Yeah. So yeah, no, they're definitely. This is before pre-internet really being involved and everything. So they're definitely still gonna try and hit you with the. You'll never guess that it's a dolphin.
It's actually a sea mammal.
It's gonna be something crazy where it's like a ferret, and you're like, "Who fucked a ferret?" No, and then you start thinking about it, and you go like, "Oh man, it's like kind of like a fuck sleeve."
Turns out they actually just showed the Mr. Hands video in its entirety for the whole episode.
He's just gonna show us Mr. Hands.
Yeah, right before this lady died, she was having the time of her life. And all right, well let's go figure out
Let's find out.
Mancers. Dude, it rules. Boom.
Somebody's gotta ask the hard questions. Which
Go back to this guy. He's doing the stance with the thumbs in the pocket. Remember that was like a thing?
What is this like 40-year-old man doing?
Look at the thumbs in the pocket. Remember that when people
Bro,
just did
hang on.
that?
Remember, I do remember this look of the if you wore a regular shirt,
Yes.
if you wore a regular shirt over long sleeve shirt,
Dude,
it
Way
meant you
cooler.
liked music.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, dude,
Christian
put
loves
five
music.
other
I literally
dude,
love
put
music.
5
dude.
other white dudes dressed similarly or in unbuttoned button up or unbuttoned
Dude, is
button up
that
shirt.
Christian? Is that
That's
a
Imagine Dragons.
Christian? Is that a
That's-
cassette player on your name
It is.
three cassette songs? See, dude, what a
Cassette
poser,
songs?
dude! You fucking wearing the band?
I see what he's doing. He is. I believe he does that.
These
You're
are
actually also
stereos,
doing.
you
You're also
dumbass.
doing the whole damn look now that I look at you.
I know.
Actually.
I
I
realize
just
that
told you. That's
Christian
why I
is.
stood up.
I know
said,
Christian's
that's me.
literally the Manser guy.
Dude, are you?
I am Mansur's guy, dude.
Dude,
Did you fuck a manatee?
did you fucking-
Bro, I don't want to get into that, dude. It hasn't been 7 years yet.
Christian was really
Boy, tell me the
confident.
T on that man.
Wow. Okay. I fuck with that. I mean, that's what we like to do here.
Tea on the man. The bad ones are just as good as the good
Hey.
ones. It's still, dude. It's still charging up your special meter. Don't worry.
Dude, somebody's gotta ask the hard questions. Which animal's most like having sex with a woman? Dr. Maletsky conducted a
That is
scientific
the
study.
craziest way to frame that.
Yeah, that is a way different way of phrasing it than what
That's
was
literally great.
originally
It's like, all right, 13-year-old kids, if you're
Honestly,
really horny, what animal can you go fuck?
like,
Dude,
Jesus.
Can I tell you that one
If
of
you're
these
wondering what animal.
Dude, one of these Mansers influenced my life, and I'm telling you, it ruined the integrity of the entire Mansers industry because they did an episode where they said, "What's the the closest thing to weed you can smoke that you have in your house, like just like right now?" And they went through and they said nutmeg, and it stuck in my
I
brain
remember
long.
this phrase,
Yeah,
dude.
it stuck in my brain
remember-
for long enough to the point that I ran out of weed as like a 15-year-old and went, well, I guess I'm grabbing some fucking nutmeg. And you smoke nutmeg, and no, all it does is suck. It's just like smoking
Yeah.
dirt.
Yeah. I remember being like the same age, sneaking out of my house, walking like a mile with some other friends to another friend's house. So we thought he might have had some. Not him not having some, but him being like, nah, guys, I've got nutmeg. And me being the only guy who had like, whose parents weren't divorced, I wasn't watching Mansers at in middle school.
Mm,
But I guess I was sneaking out smoking weed. So, but
sucks for you, dude.
Yeah,
Having divorced parents was great, dude. I gotta watch so much
dude, I was
Mansers.
watching Mansers all day. It was pretty great.
Mansers
dude.
ruled so
Man-
hard then.
dude,
It made so much sense at the time.
dude,
they
dude,
had all the
Mansers I could ever need.
dude, after they played the double feature of Rush Hour 1 and Rush Hour 2, they had to have a buffer in the middle. So they played a couple of Mansers. It ruled.
A couple of Mansers, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, so did you end up smoking the
Alright, well-
nutmeg or no?
Yeah, it sucked. No, it was like same deal. Everyone else, it was like being aware of the like not buying into the placebo,
Mhm.
but like the 3 other people being like, yeah, no, dude, it's totally like doing something. I'm like, no, you're just white people reacting to a spice for the first time ever, I guess. Like holy shit, like flavored. You're gonna tell me, can you put this stuff on chicken or like what?
The nutmeg's not gonna get you high though, right? Like,
No, it does nothing.
No, but it apparently
how is it
it's like a
even
thing.
like weed? What the fuck kind
Like,
of shit?
the
Is
only-
it?
No.
like,
I've
The
looked
fact that
this up.
both of you guys have smoked
Like, this
nutmeg is
does-
blowing my mind.
It's a thing. There's like a nutmeg thing, but it's supposed to make you like hallucinate if you smoke enough of it. But I don't know how much you're supposed to smoke because I don't know about you, Justin. But all I
It
did was
seems
I
like-
smoked a bit, like a tiny bit, and I was like,
we
this sucks.
smoked like a joint.
Yeah, I smoked
Like,
like a bowl.
like we passed the joint around and like I didn't. I like, yeah, this is terrible.
Yeah, but yeah. See, hallucinations, drowsiness, dizziness, dry mouth.
No, I
confusion,
feel like
that's
all these
weed.
people are just alert. Anyone who like had an effect on the study is just allergic to nutmeg.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
You might be right.
So y'all smoking nutmeg is wild, dude.
Well, maybe next week we all smoke
I mean,
fucking
we-
nutmeg. Let's do it. Come on, nutmeg.
I am trying to get
Nutmeg
high
with
as
the boys.
fuck on nutmeg, bro. How much nutmeg do you got to smoke to really get fucked up?
What-
Like a blunt of nutmeg?
Should I ask Grok? Grok's the only one that'll tell you.
It always makes me think of Gronk.
I know. Well, do you want me to ask
The
Gronkowski?
dumbest name.
Do you want me to ask Gronkowski, see what the Patriots are up to or something? Like, but I think you can. I think you can. Like, it's the closest thing to smoking weed that you can get in a spice cabinet. That's what Mansers told me, and I believe everything. You just have to smoke a lot.
I wouldn't trust anything Manster said, but
Let's judge them based on the answer they have to this
Yeah,
question.
that's
yeah,
true.
I mean, if it's a decently fuckable animal, then I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
If it says Vaporeon, then we'll all go, all right.
If it says Vaporeon, dude,
all right, but I wanted to see.
What if they just like call out a race? Like some people, you might say like
Italians.
Italians.
Yes, we both want Italians.
The Albanians are hardly considered people, but they didn't make the list.
Honorable mention.
I'm dying to know, dude.
Yeah, dude, we gotta know, dude. We're out here fucking.
fucks?
I don't know. What do I
Who
fuck,
fucks?
dude?
What are they? Yeah,
You're-
I could get any pussy.
Dude, you know I put the cart before the horse on this.
I put the bucket before the horse. I mean the cart.
Put the rubber on before I got the horse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I fucked the horse. I mean, I don't.
I don't know how many more euphemisms I can bastardize before you get the point that I am fucking these farm animals.
Well, I asked.
It's gonna be a farm animal.
I did ask Grok to tell me how much I would have to, how much nutmeg I'd have to smoke to get high, and it's between 5 and 15 grams. You gotta roll a blunt, like a cannon of a blunt with nutmeg.
Yeah, that's like that's
Smoke
a
it all.
Dutch.
Yeah, no
You
thanks.
gotta go pick up a Dutch master.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm not. That'd be smoking nutmeg. That much nutmeg would be bonkers, but even a little bit just feels like it would hurt.
Yeah, it
I don't
definitely
even
gonna.
like the flavor that much.
Nutmeg sucks.
Yeah, nutmeg is
Yeah,
by far.
Yeah,
like,
can we
the
smoke
worst.
cinnamon? Like, come on, let's get something that tastes good. Can we smoke
I
vanilla
know I
extract?
smoked maple syrup from McDonald's on accident. On a blunt.
How
That
did you
tasted great.
smoke it by accident.
Well, the dude just did it, and I was like, all right. I mean, I guess it's pretty. I knew I was doing, but this guy was like, this is gonna be awesome.
Dude, he phrased it like it was accident, but the guy like dipped it like a fry in the syrup and went like, no,
Yeah,
no,
he
this is
did,
gonna
he did.
rule.
You
No,
put
it's
the rule, and I was like,
You did like the Jesse Pinkman with like the chili powder. It was like, no, you gotta put the syrup on.
yeah, no, for real. He was
The
like,
mixed syrup.
make sure.
Dude,
He worked at McDonald's, and you could buy weed from him in the drive-thru if you got like a McDouble, and then he would.
you had to get like a
sell you
code.
weed.
It like to be like, yo, can I get some a McDouble with extra syrup? And they're like,
Hey, can I get
I get you.
not weed?
Double syrup.
Can I have an
Yeah,
adult
Back
toy?
to use bathroom.
Can I get an adult toy in my meal? Like, yeah, okay, I get what you mean.
Beyond the TV,
Wait, what?
bro.
What'd you-
His
what'd you-
booty crack was like fucking hanging on his goddamn
Oh,
drawers, bro.
I missed it, dude. He's
Um,
showing ass? Throwing ass for us? We missed it.
Throwing ass.
Yeah, dude.
Throwing that ass in a circle.
All right, so, dude, what do you think about this guy from
I'm pretty sure he-
Craigslist? Like, dude, Willie's gone. What do you think about him? Seems kind of chill.
This Craigslist dude?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm probably gonna be murdered or something terrible's gonna happen to me.
That's cool.
So
Well, dude, this is a pretty good last episode. Honestly, I've been having fun.
yeah, I figured we'd go out with a bang,
Smoke some nutmeg, fuck a manatee,
smoke some nutmeg, just get fucking ripped with the boys. I mean, in this guy.
and then we're all like, dude, just because I fucked the fucking chinchilla, I was so high on the nutmeg. It wasn't me. No, you don't understand. Mansers told me to do it. There's a Manser.
So, dude, sorry, just made me think of this. If you're going to a Mexican restaurant or you just wanted to go out to eat and you see the Cinco de Mayo thing, but then you see a giant fat clown with balloons in his hand ready to make you balloon as you walk in, are you more or less inclined to go to that place?
Is he a Mexican clown?
No, he's just a guy,
Just a
Mr.
regular-
Twister,
Mr.
who also
Mr.
drives an
Twister.
who drove an Astro van out of there.
Oh no, that's.
I was
awesome.
like, whoa! He got into the Astro van with the paint on, and he had to drive back with the clown paint.
That makes it.
Probably
extra
stop at a
sad.
Dollar General and grab something.
Oh man, that makes it extra. He probably,
Could you imagine seeing a guy grabbing some batteries at Dollar General?
dude, I can see him with his light
know?
up headphones back there, and it was hilarious. I could see him coming long before. It's like he's like an air traffic controller coming in. Where he's like,
He's air traffic
he's
controller.
like, oh, don't worry, I'm coming back. I was coming in for my piss. Coming in for a landing. Here we are, and I'm back.
Safely landed.
All
right, let's see what's
find
going
out.
on
Yeah,
here.
let's find out what animal to fuck.
Let's get our
Some
conclusion.
real animal lovers.
What the fuck?
This whole thing is just an
I mean,
insane
you can't-
thing.
The guy just fingers a
Can't be
chicken.
shocked when they introduce the segment with which animal is the most. How did they phrase it exactly?
Go back to the phrasing.
It
one
was
more
the
time.
it was the
definitely-
most like a human vagina or something.
Ask
No, it's
the
not.
hard
What's
it?
questions. Which animal's most like having sex with a woman?
It's
Good.
literally the most like written by a 12-year-old question.
So who's gonna be lifeless and not enjoy it?
Someone who's never had sex before asked this. What?
Yeah,
But what my point was getting at too. You can't hear this question and then be shocked at some B-roll
of a guy.
Of a
about
guy fingering a
about,
chicken.
about it.
chicken.
Yeah.
You think? Yeah. Well,
He was really just rubbing that chicken's clit.
it's
From what I can see.
I mean, if you
Chicken clit.
at least
clit.
they're getting
The chicken
foreplay.
clitlet.
Dude, the new KFC
Dude,
chicken
chicken
clits are
cutlet.
so good, bro. You can dip them in this new sauce they got.
Chicken-
We'll help you find it. Don't worry.
There's just gonna be a guy there, just like he'll be like, he's got the chicken, and he's like, no. So you're gonna want to go right around here. He's like, yeah, you go up and in like this, and you can play
You're
around.
gonna want to find the man in the boat.
So, and then you're gonna want to reach around, play with that little gobbly thing they got in the front there. They lack that.
The gobbly thing, yeah. You won't touch that.
Dr.
What you want to
giblet.
do while you're
Call that a
doing
giblet.
is you want to grab him by the chin and make it a double, and that'll help with any vibrations that you have going on.
That's what we call the KFC double down.
Let's get conducted.
Also, who is this lady?
Why
Why is she the expert on animal fucking? She's be like, I've tried all. Believe me,
She's
I've
reading
pegged
the
a
book.
walrus.
I mean,
She probably wrote that book right there.
Did a scientific study of some real animal lovers.
Understanding.
I had 80
Bestiality and
people who had
zoology.
sex with animals, usually a dog and a horse. They reported that it feels better than actually having sex with a human.
Whoa, whoa,
of course you're
whoa.
gonna say that.
Dude, the dussy? You telling me the dussy is better than human pussy? Man's best friend.
You can't call it
Dude, at the
dussy.
same time,
It's the
like I feel
dissy.
like
Dussy.
It's
like
that
if
dizzy.
you fuck an animal and you're willing to tell people about that,
Means
then
it's
you're not
really good.
gonna undersell it.
No,
Yeah, like you're not gonna bring it up if it's like a 6 out of 10.
Oh, that's actually the worst if you
Like,
like.
if you're bringing it up, you gotta sell it.
Oh, it's like, yeah, it's like fucking. He's built it up in his head, and he's
Fair
like, "Oh,
enough.
this is gonna be the best thing ever. Oh, I can't wait to fuck this dog." And then he fucks it, and he's like, "I've had better." It's like that wasn't really
Dude.
that great. I didn't like
Like,
it. And then
ah,
he's like,
man.
"What do you tell you?" Be like, "Yeah, I fucked a dog once. It wasn't really that good." You have to.
Pussy
go-
was whack.
Just that dizzy.
I felt my dog last week, dude. Pussy was bunk.
No, that dizzy was bitching.
That Dussy was not busting.
Small and furry. They like bones, but not that kind. So it's not the dog.
Ah,
How about horses? Well, the average American saddlebred horse weighs
Don't
between
fuck your
1,000 and 1,200 pounds. So unless you like your ladies extra, extra large, horses ain't nothing like.
did you just fat shame the horse? You said you're not gonna fuck this horse because it's so fat. Because it's a
I like how
thousand.
like we're talking about like what men trying to fuck animals and they're still just gonna find a way to dunk on women in it.
Unless you want a big fat bitch, like a goddamn horse. No, you don't fuck that. You want to fuck an animal,
Dude, you know what's even funnier?
not one of these fat women.
They couldn't even get a fat lady. You weren't allowed to have fat ladies on TV in
You're
2007.
right, dude.
They
Oh,
got
yeah.
a hot chick and just expanded the image.
Just stretch.
They just made her. Because God forbid.
It's like she's still not. She's still proportional, dude.
There you go.
No, okay.
They stretched her out, and because hiring an actual fat model would have been impossible in the mid 2000s.
Horses ain't nothing like a chick. sailors used to get real
Oh.
lonely. They were at sea for months
Yep.
at a time, and you can
This is gonna
only
be
shiver your
manatees, dude.
timber for so long before a passing sea creature starts looking like a sexy lady. The sailors thought they saw mermaids, but what they really
what?
discovered was the dugong.
What the fuck
That's
is
the
a
animal most
dugong?
like a chick.
So it is Vaporeon.
Go back and
fucking
just wait. Let me hear
Vaporeon.
that one more time where he goes, what do you say? It feels just like a chick.
Sailors
A
thought they
chick.
saw mermaids, but what they really discovered was the dugong. That's the animal most like a chick.
Look at it. Doesn't it remind you of your girlfriend? Think of it that you're just
Of
like,
what?
you know when your girlfriend wakes up and she's
Oh,
not,
that's
she has no
racist.
makeup on. You know?
A chick.
Dugong,
Bitch, you look like a dugong.
dude, dugong does sound like
Get
a
your
racial
dugong
slur.
ass in the bathroom and
That-
put your face on,
that
bitch.
Sounds like a
Looking like a
slur.
fucking dugong and shit.
Coming out here with that dugong bullshit marked all over your face.
You gonna come out here and talk to me all looking like a fucking dugong in this bitch. That's crazy.
Dugong looking ass.
Isn't that like a just a Pokemon?
It looks like a Pokemon or an anti-Semitic cartoon from the 40s.
It looks like Ari Shafir. It looks like that cat that looks like Ari Shafir.
It does look like Jewish propaganda. It's like, then look at the size of their nose. It's so bigger than their face.
No, come here. I am most like a human chick. Well, it's very good at pussy.
Oh,
Dugong.
Dugong. Dugong.
It's actually Dugongstein.
Dugongelberg.
Was that gong noise also Christian?
Yes, Christian did that. He went, a bong. Very good at it. We only use Christian sound effects on this.
Jesus, Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Dude, imagine back shots with the dugong.
Oh my god, bro.
According to the BBC, these sea
Ha
cows are mostly
you did
found
there.
off the northern coast of Australia, and they feed off the seagrass in shallow waters. Ancient sailors fell in love with these
So they're
animals.
like a manatee, but they're
But it's like a different. It's
What
like
the
an
fuck,
evolution
dude?
of that. I think.
Hey, real quick, go back to the blonde with the globe.
Where is she? I lost her.
Mostly found off the
Yeah,
northern
right
coast
there.
of
That's fine. This, like her and the other woman that were on, I think just like walked around whatever like Hollywood studio was at the time, and it was like, all right, you got Mansers going on here, and then we need you right here for the Hardee's burger commercial, because I don't know if you remember how much. For whatever reason, Hardee's just threw the sex appeal
It was
at
great.
all their commercials. I remember being like having to watch a Hardee's commercial if you were watching TV with your family was akin to watching a sex scene in a movie with your parents.
It was
dude.
really
That's
good.
what they call hard D's.
I
Yeah.
love-
Yeah, I swear that's what like you don't really see that much advertising for them anymore.
Well, that's the thing. Hardy's wasn't gonna have
And,
that
like,
other girl on here
they-
because she was a
they
big
suck.
fat pig.
It's probably because Hardee's is just awful.
Yeah, we weren't gonna put her dugong.
Yeah,
looking
dude.
at-
This guy dugong ass bitch. Face long like a dugong bitch. Ugh. Beat it.
Bro, I got a long
One
dog
more.
like a dugong, but I'm not letting that dugong anywhere near me, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
The Dugussy
Dog
is
like a
gotta be
dugong.
going so hard.
northern coast of Australia,
Dugong.
and they feed off the
Dugussy.
seagrass in shallow waters.
They've been keeping this
Ancient
under
sailors
wraps,
fell in
dude.
love
This
with
I
dugong.
gotta say, hey,
Dugussy.
real quick, pause it. There's no fucking way that this. Did they say the dugong is only on the coast of Australia? Is
Oh,
that what they were saying?
Sounds like
Well,
it.
then there's no fucking way. The mermaid myth predates the
Australia
discovery of
existing.
Australia
Yeah.
by like so many fucking years. So, what animal were they really trying to fuck?
I'm just saying. I just
And
gotta
you know,
say.
there was at least one sailor who like wanted to fuck a sea creature way too early.
I just want to say how
Like-
based it was for these old sailors to even not even question butt fucking their buddy. They're like, nah, couldn't do that fucking gay shit. No, let's go fuck this dugong. They're like, yo,
Oh no, this was because they like fucked the cabin boy to death, where they like went to the dugong.
and they're like, this
Guys, I can't
dugong's more
stress this
durable.
enough. 4 Indian men just raped a monitor lizard and ate it like months ago. Like, yeah, dude,
we
somebody
did report
fucked a
on that.
dugong. Like, it's not. It's literally that's happening right now. Probably somebody's fucking a dugong as we speak. Somebody's dick long in a dugong.
You know what's really a travesty though? Factory farming.
Yeah, that's right, dude.
Preach.
I mean, think about it. All the penguins in the factory farm. Those guys fucked that lizard and then killed it and ate it.
there's
And
just
that
some
you use
dude
every
with
part of the
GED.
animal,
That's
even
farm to
its
table. That's
innocence.
that's.
There's just some dude with a GED just
What is he doing? What's he doing? Is he?
he's killing the cows.
Oh, that's him killing the cows. Why is he putting a
Yeah.
credit card in? that's the.
This is
That's the killing cow. This is killing cow to you.
This is
It's a key
killing
card.
cows.
It's a key card.
Do
This
you have to turn it, or is it just a swipe?
No,
you just
dude.
tap.
It's
You have
like
tap
little
cow
push-
killing now.
You push it into their head and it just. Oh, I forgot the microphone.
Yeah, that helps. But I thought you don't even get to like 360 no scope them or anything. Like you don't get to.
I mean, I'm sure they had to fire a guy for that. There is no way they haven't had to fire
He's
at least
doing
one
through the
cow
legs.
executioner.
He's doing
For
through the
the-
legs.
He's on Reddit and just using his elbow to hit the thing.
He's spinning them
He's
around.
trying to, like, hard him.
He's just like he's lining up like 50 cows.
Like it didn't. The Harlem Globetrotters didn't work out, but like he got a factory farming job.
I would love that. Yeah, if you got a little bit of trick shotting cow killing, I think we might be able to get PETA on board with it because that kind of rules. It's kind of funny.
So they just picked some weird. What is this like? Paid by the Australian Board of Tourism? What is it?
To fuck
So
dugong.
why they?
Yeah,
is
prostitution's
dugong?
is legal in Australia, so they have just dugong brothels. You can go there, you can fuck a dugong, you can fuck a koala.
There's probably a brothel called the Dugong
You can go.
or a bar.
Yeah, dude. If you want to fuck a kangaroo, you're gonna go to Australia. There's a place. The Outback's lawless, I'm pretty sure. You can do whatever you want. You find a dugong in the Outback, you can fuck it.
You gotta wrap your shit up though. You don't want to get goodong fucking a dugong. Dugong. Damn it. Yes. Yes.
The damn it after always makes it like, shit, damn it.
Damn. Fuck that up.
Off the seagrass in shallow waters. Ancient
Oh,
sailors
look at
fell
that
in
thing.
love with
Dude,
these
sucking your
animals.
dick
Oh
like
my
that with that
Yeah,
mouth,
when
bro.
you're down there, was you're like, well, you're
That's
having-
sloppy
Shallow
toppy
water.
right there.
Ooh,
Look at that. Look.
yeah, that was good.
Shallow waters.
Wow.
Ancient sailors fell in love with these animals.
Oh my god, look at her.
The dugong's genitalia looks very much like a female human being. It has a slit with a clitoris, with the labia majora, which is the larger lips around. The whole area is surrounded by nerve endings that make
What is
any
this
touching or
costume?
rubbing.
Is it, wait, you never done some dugong
What
play?
is this whole thing? You think it's a dude or a chick under that?
That's a dude gun.
That's a dude gong?
That is definitely a Dugong.
Yeah, that's a dude gun. I know it's got a pink bow, but like this was back before trans existed. This is fake news.
Area very arousing.
Oh man, the dugong's got some sexy lady parts. That's why
Wow,
ancient
dude, this
sailors
guy's
used to
fucking a
get it
dugong.
on with the dugong.
Yeah,
Wait.
so I did some acting back in the day. Yeah, I don't really talk about it
Right?
a lot. Like, you know,
Right.
I got
Like,
a couple
this
of
guy
roles.
never- Yeah, this
Oh
guy
my
never.
God.
This was this guy's peak. This was like his peak acting.
Oh, so what did you
career.
what did you do? I had a couple of roles on Spike TV. It was nothing big. So tell me about it. I'd love to hear about it. It's nothing. Nothing.
It was. I was a background actor on The Shield.
What did you do? You're like, gong. I did gong.
I did gong work.
Gong, yeah. It's like a role that you do on a set. The gong.
Amazing. You're like a human woman in so many ways.
Can you
You
imagine?
remind me.
Wow.
you're just watching like a UFC event and it ended, and then all of a sudden they're like, "What animal did you want to fuck?" And then they show you this sexy, sexy dugong, and you've been changed forever. And now I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to live. I don't know what to do with this information. I don't know what to do gong with this information. Hell yeah.
Well, I didn't even know dugongs existed till now. I thought
Yeah,
it was just a Pokemon.
I know. Isn't that a Pokemon? Am I crazy?
It's an actual Pokemon called dugong.
I'm
So-
pretty sure it's spelled D-E-W, though.
It is spelled D-E-W because it's a water type.
Oh, you know what? I am, and you know what? It kind of looks like that thing. Pretty fuckable. Not gonna lie. You look at
Was
this
dugong
thing.
hot?
Yeah, dude, just fucking pretty goddamn fuckable.
Wow.
God,
I mean,
damn. Look at that thing. God damn,
What if
boy,
I type
what you
in
doing in there?
sexy after? Woo! Oh, buddy.
wow.
God damn, look
Can
at
you
that
type
tail.
in most fuckable Pokemon and let's get it?
Whoa,
It's
hang
gonna
on.
be
Second
Vaporeon.
row, second picture. Don't you dare fucking back.
Oh wow. Pixel drawn too?
No, hang on. No, not that one.
Wait, no, this one, this one?
Oh, other side.
Wait, what?
How do you keep going the other? This one. How do I?
Second,
with the
row,
dog.
second row all the way right.
Wait, this one?
Oh my god.
Wow, dude.
Uh,
She's thick. Dugong is caked up.
she do gon' get it.
God damn. I'd invade a third world country for all its spices for that.
That's crazy. But yeah, there you go. There's sexy dugons. Apparently it existed. But yeah, this is what so what I was saying earlier, what selkies are is people brought manatees and like dugongs probably back home after they were sailors, and they were trying to convince people that they're like, no, this isn't a dugong. This is a sexy, beautiful lady in a dugong suit or a seal suit. And they would bring them home, and they're like, no, you don't understand. It's late night. She unzips her suit, and she becomes a sexy lady, and you guys just can't see it. But, like, it happens, I promise. That's the thing.
How you gonna bring home a seal, dude? You can imagine dumping salt water on the pussy every hour so it doesn't dry out.
No, you don't. It's a real human lady inside there. She's just pretending to be a seal. You don't get it.
Ah,
You
you
look at
guys,
the pussy.
you guys don't see it.
Yeah, you guys just
You
don't
can tell
get it.
because the only thing that doesn't change about her is her pussy.
Yeah, you think an animal would have this sweet, sweet human pussy? Absolutely not.
Can we see the pussy?
Look, stick your dick in here. Tell me that's not a human pussy.
Show me that pussy, dude.
Dugong
Ryan, show me
pussy.
that pussy, Ryan. Show it to me.
Wait, I think I got. Dude, it kind of looks fuckable. Not gonna lie. Wood. Look at it. Look at the fucking this one.
That was like a butthole.
Even better, right?
What are these other images over
Wait,
here?
yeah, those last two there on the
There we go.
second
Look at that.
row.
Wait, these last two. These two. This mold
Yeah.
one, and then this.
That's
is,
it? That's the mold of it?
I think so. It's got.
That's not the same. Oh, yeah, okay. That other one's a beluga.
That's just a regular
That's a
vagina.
sexy beluga. Look, it's got legs.
That's horrifying.
That is
horrifying.
weird.
But yeah, look at the slit there. Look at that. Look at the fucking.
I mean, can you zoom in on that? Okay, there we go. Ugh.
It looks like Homer
Looks like
Simpson's
a belly
mouth.
button.
It looks like your great grandmother's pussy.
Yo, dude.
Oh, that's a pussy that's seen the Dust Bowl.
That's dude. That's Depression era pussy.
Quit talking so sexy. Hey, yeah,
Sorry, dude.
dude. So I think we're in agreement. What though? Is this thing raping a shark? That's the most badass tattoo I've ever seen. One of us has to get that, right?
That's an album cover, dude.
If
Just a
Nirvana,
manatee
dude, if
riding an
Nirvana
angry
put out
shark.
another album, this is what it would have been.
So they're calling that a manatee. So is a manatee and a dugong the same thing?
I don't know. This is like
That's swam with. You can go swim with manatees right now. You could probably rub their pussy and see it. You can go look at it up close.
no, apparently there is some sort of difference between them. Dugongs have a fluked tail like a whale. Well, manatees have a paddle-shaped tail, but they both have that sweet, sweet pussy. It said that. I don't know if you guys read that at the end there. It said they
That was
both,
the Google AI.
yeah, the Google
That
AI
was his
said
words.
they both have sweet, sweet human-like pussy. If you wanted to try to get
That
in
was
on that,
Tim Google's own word.
yeah. And then it
I think
also said
dugongs win because Dugussy is better than
Dugussy.
Manatussy.
Oh no, Manatussy sounds great. It does sound gay.
Manatussy sounds like a place in Canada.
That's the capital.
Oh, hey, bud, you ever go down skiing in Manatussy, eh? Oh, yeah, man. We're going down Manatussy tomorrow, bud. We're going to grab a couple of fucking Labatt's. Just go down. Find us a couple of Inuits and just fucking club them.
It is the capital of Saskatchewan, Manatussy.
Manatussy.
Yeah. You know, obviously, you know, Justin, you're big into Canadian politics, dude. The battle for Manatussy was big in this election.
There was a couple of electoral seats up
It
for,
really swung
for
the
what is
vote.
it? Parliament. Yes,
Parliament.
Parliament.
It's a swing province, Manatussy.
Swing province.
Yeah, well, there you go. You got the answer. That we
Mansers is fucking crazy, bro.
Mansers
Like,
is
that's
the
literally an
best.
insane thing to put on television.
I fucking love Mansers.
Who the
And it-
fuck okays that? Who's like, how's South Park have trouble getting like some episodes on and they're just like, you can fucking dugong. I guess they're like, how you gonna do it?
How you gonna do gone it? Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Yep. It's
alright.
equally, it's worth it.
Yeah, you liked it. I know it was beautiful. I liked it. But there's another song that I wanted to share with you. I found this lady, and I know you guys are not gonna like this. It's kind of growing on me. I think she calls it country, spelled with a U, like CUNT, country. So, but I'm a big fan of this. I don't know what this is. It's like country rap, but like that like methamphetamine white girl rap, and I'm a big fan of it. And like, just get it off the table. Wood. This
Meth white rap?
Yeah, meth white rap, country rap. It's like Jelly Roll. It's great.
Oh,
it's like
no,
it's
not
like
Jelly
woman.
Roll.
It's like
No.
woman Jelly Roll, but like hardcore, mixed with a little NWA. That's how I'd describe it. Check this lady out.
From the 606, still showing my goodies, then talking that shit. Poppin' out really serving con shit, pussy con. He won't ever give me the con so tight. He can never fit petite with a real fat cat serve lips. Bitch, my cooler in it that you can't get in. Red hole still sudden that clip. I'm serving mother.
Yes, she has a million
I mean,
and a half
she's got
ways.
pretty hard though.
She's talking about her pussy in a million different ways in this song. It's like she's got her country, dude. It's her cooter. It's her clam. It's like literally she went to the Webster's dictionary to get synonyms for pussy in this song, and it rules.
Hoes wouldn't be shit what I'll see, they still on the T. See reality, face, body, bars, tell a bitch like that shit. I'm feeling like Nico, huh? Son of these bitches ain't never had kids. I'm feeling like Nick, Kyla Justine. White girls go wild out on the beach. Make that boy sing for the color Mariah Turf.
I don't know. She's tight, dude. What are you talking about, bro? She rules, bro.
Okay, good. That's how I feel,
Yeah,
dude.
modern politics. She said Tariff the kitty.
She said Tariff.
It's just him out.
Tariff the kitty like it's made in China. How are you gonna hate on that? It rules.
It doesn't make any sense that that's her voice. This has to be somebody else's voice.
You think somebody else? Why?
I don't know. This seems like a really good, what do you call it? Recording or just production of the song.
That boy ain't got no bag to eat. Boy, so ain't got no bag for me. I need me a man with some bows. I need me a boy that keep quiet, but you know I love me a man that be good with them jaws. He feeling my drought, loving my train.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. When you see it up close,
She cannot twerk.
no, she has
No,
she
no,
has
she-
like meth crack face. She's on methadone.
No, she is the prettiest girl in the trailer park.
Oh, she's a trailer park 12. Like,
She's a trailer park dugong, if you ask me.
hell yeah.
Pull that dugong up. A close up of her. I think they look more similar than you might think.
And, well, where's the dugong at?
Where that dugong?
Where the
at, bro?
dugong at?
Hey man,
Oh, whoa, damn! It was drooling at the mouth in there.
Oh shit, dude.
Oh yeah, there's the gimp guy. Where's she?
Somerset Gimp, another Gimp.
Yeah, there's a different gimp. I forgot to talk about that. There's a different guy who is wearing this gimp suit.
That one's even. That one's. I don't know. He could be. Is that not like a dude from Slipknot? Does he not play the garbage cans?
Yeah, is this just an average black metal band bassist?
Yeah, no, he's the one that goes. "Dum, da, da, dum, da, da, dum, da, da." But apparently, this guy, what he would do is he would lube himself up in this outfit and then just like wriggle around the town. That's how I would describe it. He would get all greased up and then just fucking wiggle, just like slide around the sidewalk.
Greased up deaf guy strategy?
Yeah, he was greased up deaf guy just sliding around the town, and he was banned from doing it, which is an odd thing. Like they had to like get legislation involved. They're like, hey, you're banned, but not permanently. 5 years. We're gonna put you in the penalty box for 5 years. Just really hold up. 5 years. Come back strong though. Really like work on your game. And then come back with like a big performance, like Coachella.
I want to see your most slippery grease.
Yeah, let's see.
Maybe just wear that to a couple Rammstein concerts in between, and then you can come back in 5 years.
Yeah, in the 2030 purge, this outfit's gonna come in handy. But for now, you're banned. So yeah, no, I saw that when I was looking for your guy. There's apparently an epidemic.
Where's that at?
It's in England though. So there's an epidemic going on. I think it's international at this point. Of greased
The Somerset Gimp.
Yeah, Somerset Gimp is wriggling around the town.
Somerset Gimp is banned for 5 years.
He called it wriggling, crawling, and writhing around the ground.
The fuck?
That's way worse than seeing your weird guy just stand there in the forest, probably jerking off.
He was just slowly walking.
But how creepy would it have been if he was on the ground sliding and slithering in a purge mask?
Slithering? Yeah, I mean, if it was like The Grudge, that'd be scary as shit, dude. What are you talking about?
Yeah, anyway.
It'd be way scarier, actually.
Anyway, all right, dude. I think we did a good show today. Thanks for stopping in from Craigslist. I appreciate you answering or coming to the show or whatever we landed on. If you were the recipient of the ad.
This is definitely in top 15 of Facebook podcast ads I've answered.
Yep. I mean,
that's pretty prestigious.
Every once in a while, you end up on some real weird ones. One time I ended up on Bryce Mitchell's podcast.
We had some disagreements.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just here to produce, and he just said some crazy shit. I was like, I actually have to go.
He heard that I had actually just met a Jewish person and was very upset with me.
Mm-hmm. He actually told me I was now gay.
For knowing a Jewish person?
Yeah, he was like, that's it.
Yeah, now you're gay.
I took your gay soul.
Well, there you go. That's how I feel every single week talking to a Jewish guy.
Well,
make my
I'm not
soul
Jewish,
gay.
though.
Yeah, okay. You keep saying that, but I don't buy it.
I'm not.
My Judar goes off pretty heavy.
What about your Dugar? I'm looking
All
for
right,
some
well, thank you,
dugong
everybody.
pussy,
Thank you.
y'all.
Oh, dude, that was the joke of the episode.
My Dugar is going off.
We crushed at the Dugar. We're ending the show on Dugar. Thank you. Thanks,
Thank you, Mansers. That's what the show is sponsored by.
Yeah, dude, we're big Mansers. We're trying to make a comeback. 2025 Mansers coming back.
Hey, I'm trying to come on a Dugong's back. Hey.
I want to know. Maybe we
What if
found.
we just did the Mansers podcast.
That would
Fuck
be
that. I'm lying. I couldn't pull out of that thing.
And then we just do the whole time. We all talk like this, even though we're just having a normal conversation.
I was camping all weekend. Boy, my back hurts.
And then while I was camping, I was paddling and went past a boat. On that boat, there were women, and those women had tits.
I worked overtime. Time and a half.
Oh, really? You had overtime? Did you see tits?
Man tits.
When you were in overtime, what was your wiener like?
Oh, my wiener.
What?
I heard wiener at first.
I heard we did
Wiener?
too at first, but you go. Okay. Hopefully you didn't see any disgusting fat chicks.
Hopefully you didn't see a dugong on your way to work.
What do you do if you get off an elevator and there's a fat bitch there? Do you shit your pants or do you run? If you shit your pants, these are the best pants to shit in.
Shit your pants and blame women.
We asked the scientist, and the correct answer is punch her like a man.
Actually, yeah, we ran some just tests, and there's a few studies that say that shitting into your boxers is actually better than just shitting into underwear. Into underwear.
You see, it releases these pheromones.
That can't be right.
Which are
I refuse to believe that.
we're using pheromones.
Would you rather shit briefs or boxers?
I could
Fuck.
show you the
Very
electrolytes also.
You guys are crazy. If
Would you
you're
rather
saying
shit
anything other than
briefs or
briefs,
boxers?
briefs is going to contain it like a diaper. You wanted to?
Do you want that? What
No,
if you're walking in shorts?
Well, you see, if you have boxers and just the right pair of shorts or pants, you could shit yourself and it freely fall out of both.
You do a leg
And
jiggle.
with like a precisely timed march.
Yeah, you shake
You know,
it
the
out,
military, they have like a 3-count march.
and then you shit out the bottom part of it. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they also have a number 2 count march.
If you channel your extra chins in just the right way and hit the vibrations with your colon right, you could time your steps to where you'll shit yourself, but it'll just cleanly evacuate. It's like sheath underwear, but for shitting yourself. There's
Oh.
a separate.
Yeah, this
There's
is the
a
thing.
separate
We have
pouch.
shits that's completely different from sheath. We have a little pouch in the back where you can just freely
Ours-
shit into this little pouch, and it just sits there. It does you can there, and then you can
They were
dispose of it
not
later.
designed by a,
Yes, underwear.
they were not designed
Shits.
by a United States veteran, but instead designed by a guy who failed the local mall security psychiatric evaluation.
We got a schizophrenic homeless guy who says he's a vet to design these underwear. And he said, you know what's the worst part? Is when you don't have somewhere to shit. And so now I just shit in my underwear and I keep a little pouch of shit on me.
You can huff it.
Partnering with the VA.
It's a little jankum maker. That's what it is you shit into this little pouch and then you got a twist on top. And then you're just brewing your own jankum. And you can huff that shit later. That's...
Jankum.
Yeah, you're not familiar with jankum?
No.
It's shit.
You mean Jankos, like the jeans?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jinkos. I know.
Jinkos.
No,
that's what it is.
Janko jeans is completely different. You don't want Janko jeans.
Janko jeans is what my mom bought me because we were too poor to get Jinkos.
Yeah, but
I had to get Jankos. It sucked.
Jankum is when you shit into a jar and leave it in the sun, and then let the methane bubble up in there, and then you crack that and you give it a good little huff, and it's better than nutmeg.
It's butt meg.
We did it. Hey,
We got it.
All right,
did it.
yeah,
We did it.
Up.
Thank you. We found it. We got butt meg. We found it.
I'm not topping that.
No, it's it. Yeah, we've cashed it. So thank you, everybody, for listening to the podcast. Thank you, Justin or XXX Testnasian or whatever the fuck your name is for coming out. You're fun. You're welcome to come back anytime you want. Anytime Christian's homeless and needs a couch to fall asleep on like he's doing right now. Look at it. Look at him. He's passing out. It looks like he's trying to cuddle you. He looks like he's trying to cuddle, like he's trying to
No, I'm not trying.
like make a move.
Oh, I'm
Look at
gonna
it, dude.
fulfill that ad request tonight.
Dude, he's starting to look like a dugong.
Dude, you looking like a dugong
You
over
look
there,
like
bro.
a dugong.
I'm about to show you what the sailors meant out on the open seas when they saw a dugong.
Have a silky session.
All right. Well, thank you guys. We'll be back
Boy,
next
I can tell you right now, there's 12 of us and one of us is going in the barrel. You're gonna stay in that barrel for a week.
100 men versus one dugong. All right. Thanks.
They made a guy
everybody.
walk the plank and he fucked a dugong. That was the thing. They were like, he's like, I'm not gonna get butt fucked. And like, well, you're gonna walk the plank, and he's like, fine, dude. And then he went down there and he met a dugong and they fell in love.
No,
That man, Davy Jones.
That's right, dude. Davy Jones.
James Cameron.
It was actually Davy Jones' locket, not locker, and the locket was a little picture of him and the dugong, and they
Aw.
love each other.
Davy Jones locket is just a sexy
Davy Jones'
dugong.
locket. It's a
Spread-
sexy dugong
spreading
that he
his
looks
du-
at
du-
like as a
dugussy.
memento. As a memento.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Come back next week. Go check out all the stuff. Do all the good things. And we'll be back next week on What's It About?
I hate that image.
You didn't like that one. That weird little Asian caricature or whatever that's supposed to be.
Whatever it is, it's like fucking.
Pretty sure it was a riff
Looks like
rap
some shit I see in
video.
Ripley's Believe It or Not or something.
It was in one of those fucking weird rapper videos. I remember. I
It
remember.
looks AI.
Yeah, it was. Oh, you know what? I think it might have been Salvador Ganaki. Oh, did you just
You
shit?
just farted it into a microphone I gotta use, dude. This is crazy.
Yeah, you're a
It's not
DJ.
your mic, dude. It's probably
You
Gaspar
have to use
mic.
it still.
I'm telling Gaspar, bro. You have to.
You're telling the right guy. Listen to that name.
He probably
Gaspar.
loves it. He's gonna take the mic and go.
Oh, Gaspar, tough gas.
He's like, wait, you haven't been farting into my microphones? Why am I lending it to you?
He's like, dude, what
Did
the?
you not read your
fuck?
contract?
Dude, you get the check, you fart in the mic, and you drop it off at the fucking storage.
It's a
What the
simple fucking thing.
Drop, fart, and roll.
We send you to Mexican restaurants. Order the refried beans.
I want good, hot farts.
Hot farts on the track.
None of that fucking empty shit like last time. They gotta be hot and
I
stink.
can tell when you're shorting me.